Yes, boy!
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania match.
From the top rope, bullseye with the elbow.
Punch lands. Effective counter. Launched right out of the ring.
Quick escape from danger there.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stopped by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my Bible stand.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Oh putain, j'ai parlé dans le vent. Oh là là. Oh putain, fait chier. Putain, j'aime pas parler dans le vent, ça m'énerve. Mais bon, du coup, vous pouvez passer le moment où j'ai pas de micro, ou alors regarder un peu le gameplay, mais sinon voilà. Mais du coup, comme j'ai dit, bienvenue à tous, hein. C'est Arnaud-Vasy, évidemment, de retour. Mais cette fois-ci, on est sur le mode showcase de 2K26. Et merci Hugo pour m'avoir dit qu'il n'y avait pas le micro. Parce que sinon, ça aurait été Balèze TV sur Balèze TV. Et donc là, on s'attaque au showcase de CM Punk. C'est la partie 1. On va faire au moins 2, 3, 4 matchs. Et après voilà. Donc, vous avez vu hein, les intros du showcase, etc. J'ai vu un peu les objectifs. Et on a fait un petit peu le match de 41 en intro. Le WrestleMania 41. Et là, bah là, on fait les plus grands matchs. Hein. On fait les plus grands matchs de sa carrière. Donc du coup, pour tous ceux qui sont là et qui ne sont pas abonnés, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner, c'est pas déjà fait, d'activer la cloche. Et surtout, n'oubliez pas de lâcher un maximum de likes, ça fait toujours plaisir, c'est la récompense. En tout cas, merci Hugo de m'avoir dit qu'il n'y avait pas le micro. Donc des fois, j'oublie, hein, ça arrive d'oublier. Voilà, ça arrive. Donc du coup, comme j'ai dit, on est dans le premier match. Donc SummerSlam 2008, CM Punk JBL pour le World Heavyweight Championship. Pour le contexte, avant SummerSlam, on est à WrestleMania 24. CM Punk gagne le Money in the Bank. Il y a, alors je sais plus si c'est la semaine, enfin le Raw après WrestleMania ou 2 semaines après. Batista attaque Edge. Que Edge était encore World Heavyweight Champion. Parce qu'il a repris le titre à Taker, je crois. Et il était à Raw. Et CM Punk, après l'attaque de Batista, il débarque, il cash in son Money in the Bank, il bat Edge, et il est World Heavyweight Champion en 2008. Et ça, c'était le plus gros moment de sa carrière, vraiment. Genre, la pop, quand il a débarqué pour attaquer Edge avec un GTS pour remporter le titre, c'était une dinguerie à Raw. J'ai ce moment en tête, c'est une dinguerie. Et du coup, bah voilà, là, on est dans ses premières défenses de titre World Heavyweight. face à JBL à SummerSlam 2008. Donc du coup le taureau par les cornes. CM Punk détient le titre de World Heavyweight Champion et n'a pas encore gagné le respect de l'un des compétiteurs les plus coriaces de la WWE, John Bradshaw Ledfield. Pourrez-vous survivre à la pluie d'attaques de JBL et réussir à défendre le titre? Et donc c'est parti. Commencer le match, allons-y.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like...
Si tu mets facile, tu peux battre tout le monde dans le match, que les personnes qui arrivent en vague. Oui, Gauntlet, ouais. Mais moi je fais pas le Gauntlet, je fais le mode historique.
JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
C'est ce qu'on va faire. Ah, l'entrée, SummerSlam. SummerSlam 2008, the biggest blockbuster of the summer. Et attention. Ah, là c'est l'entrée de JBL.
CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Moi je vais faire ça pour pas emmerder. Ouais, fais comme tu veux. Hein. Franchement, chacun progresse à sa manière. Mais bonne chance pour le Gauntlet. Hein. Tu vas en avoir besoin. En tout cas, bienvenue à tous ceux qui ont rejoint le live. Ou re-bienvenue pour certains. N'oubliez pas, hein, le like, l'abonnement plus la cloche, ça fait toujours plaisir. Eh, ils ont mis quand même le Titantron de JBL 2008. Hein. Ils ont mis la vidéo d'entrée de l'époque. Ah ouais, les billets là qui pleuvaient là. Ça c'était une dinguerie ça. Oh oui, je vais quand même laisser les entrées. Hein. Même les entrées de CM Punk, je vais les laisser. Hein. Il y a juste les présentations que je vais pas laisser. Hopes to have the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Allez, c'est parti. This Fire Burns. Allez, allez. Voilà. Oh putain, l'ancienne vidéo d'entrée. Oh, incroyable. This Fire Burns et tout, l'ancien Titantron. Avec marqué CM Punk. Oh là là. Oh le t-shirt. Oh l'ancien t-shirt 2008. Oh là là, ça rend bien. Ah, les cheveux longs de Punk là. It's clovering time. CM Punk SummerSlam 2008. Oh putain, c'est marrant ça. Ah putain, ça c'est Ça, c'est le CM Punk SmackDown vs Raw, ça. Pour ceux qui ont la ref. CM Punk SVR 2009, là. SVR 2010, 2009, ce que vous voulez.
CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition. And that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
Parce que personnellement, c'est comme ça que je l'ai connu CM Punk hein, en 2008. Hein. 2009, je l'ai connu comme ça, cheveux longs et tout là. Bon, dommage qu'il n'y a pas le match CM Punk Jeff Hardy, ça aurait été incroyable. D'ailleurs, Jeff Hardy et Matt Hardy sont en DLC. Hein. En difficulté facile, ça va être facile. Logique. Bon, du coup, je vais passer les présentations. Voilà. Voilà. Allez, c'est parti. CM Punk. JBL. Et le match va commencer. Alors là, il faut lui mettre des dégâts. Faut que je fasse un diving crossbody.
This match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Attention, diving crossbody.
Taking flight.
Voilà.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Ah, là il a contré.
Impressive awareness from him.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
This man.
Ah, ça sent une soumission, ça. Ah, je suis dans les cordes. Excellent. Ah, trop tard.
JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and the
voilà, ça c'est bon. Meilleur combo lourd. Non, 2 combos lourds, donc c'est carré plus 3. Voilà. Je vais refaire pareil. Voilà. Alors, attrapez JBL lorsqu'il est debout et punissez-le avec une prise. Voilà, ça c'est bon. Envoyez JBL dans un coin. Allez, c'est parti. Et après, Running Bulldog, non. Ah.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent, and JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
La back suplex. Oh lolo.
But it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from
Attention.
Punk dodges out in time.
Ah, échange de coups.
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
Nothing pretty here, just
Each exchange just sapping the energy
Oh
from
là.
these two.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
And this hold is getting tighter. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh non, il va faire son point en bon.
Thunderous powerbomb. Punk experiencing just how devastating JBL can be in the ring.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
I think JBL is right where Punk wants him.
Oh, c'est parti.
Hoists his opponent.
Go to sleep.
This could be it. The champ can retain.
2 count.
Let's go.
CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Et voilà, et on a débloqué CM Punk SummerSlam, SummerSlam 2008 et JBL. Et là, le prochain match sera... Oh, encore un 2008. Royauté sans titre. CM Punk contre Rey Mysterio, Armageddon 2008, le 14 décembre 2008. Une opportunité de remporter l'Intercontinental Championship se présente quand CM Punk affronte Rey Mysterio. Punk réussira-t-il à vaincre le légendaire Luchador ou Rey remportera-t-il une victoire d'anthologie? Ouais, je vérifie que mon micro il est bien. Ouais, c'est bon. Juste avant, option, il y a quoi? Ah, normal, sous-titre, ok, ça va. Pour aller, hein. Partie contre Rey Mysterio.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements. But every single encounter
Ah oui,
is
Straight
very
Edge
special.
Society.
We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other. Where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Ouais, avec cette arène qui est incroyable, hein, d'ailleurs. Armageddon 2008. Voilà, regardez cette arène. Regardez-moi ce château là détruit là. Et Armageddon 2008, c'était aussi là où Jeff Hardy a remporté le titre WWE. Et voilà, Rey Mysterio en cagoule.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Et encore CM Punk 2008.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston.
Ah oui, ce t-shirt. C'est le même t-shirt qu'il avait en 2009 aussi.
Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
En fait, les deux main events de Armageddon 2008, c'était Jeff Hardy, Edge et Triple H pour le titre WWE, qui était le vrai main event. Et le deuxième main event, c'était John Cena, Chris Jericho pour le World Heavyweight. Alors, des attaques avec rebond.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship.
Voilà.
You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Et voilà. Ensuite, lorsque Rey est à terre, faire une soumission au sol. Ah, moi j'ai pas réussi.
But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now. Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Hooked up, DDT!
Ah, il va faire le sharpshooter.
And he locks in a perfectly applied. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's
about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Oh, he had that scattered.
Oh, driving the elbow. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Oh.
Triangles in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
C'est bon. Ensuite, là, il va falloir faire des dégâts.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other. Setting them up in the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming. Bulldog brings them down. Dropping the elbow. Ooh. Again, the Intercontinental champion William Regal will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Ray had that well scouted. What awareness seeing Ray coming. Spinning kick to the gut. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him. Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will
Voilà,
matter
j'essaie de
at
le
this point.
positionner là en cochant pas en plus sur les... dans le coin.
And Ray saw it coming.
Jumping DDT. Here's the pin attempt. And the ref sees that he's got to the rope. Oh, he flips that around.
Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Et voilà, c'est bon. Et maintenant, lorsque Ray est TBT dans le coin, frappez-le avec un combo ID Bulldog. Ah, je fais n'importe quoi.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Back into the ring now. Into a neckbreaker.
Allez, là, cette fois, c'est la bonne. Oh non. Oh, ça, c'est bon. Non.
Countering that offense.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Returning back to the ring.
Caught off with a savage clothesline.
Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. Familiar territory for Mysterio.
From the top.
Oh, what a counter, knees. That'll buy you some valuable time.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, sit-out slam. Counter by CM Punk.
Look at the amazing agility of
Oh no, 619.
counter into the ropes. Here it comes.
619. Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that. Getting sent to the turnbuckle.
Voilà.
Jeez, and now Rey has damage to his face.
Et là, maintenant, libérer d'attaque lourde. Donc ça veut dire cinématique. Voilà. Ah, là, cette fois, c'est 619. Ah, GTS. Oh. Oh, c'était beau, ça. Oh, encore un 619.
Cherry connects, CM Punk down, and now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory in a kick out by Punk.
wants it more.
Allez, c'est la suite.
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's
Bon, allez,
ball game.
on va foutre un GTS terminé.
Focusing their attack
Non.
on the arm.
Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth.
Calculating the next move here.
Just slashing the windpipe here.
From way out.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Allez, c'est bon.
Enough, he's looking to end this here.
GTS veut tomber.
Punk needs to end this.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Non, révolte.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Misses the target.
And a trampling stomp.
And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him. Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Breaks the count.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Uh-oh.
Avoided any damage there.
All right, Hurricane Rana.
Punk and Mysterio from the top, knees up, had that telegraph, but
Voilà, c'est bon là. Ah, c'est bon.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this.
Voilà.
Sleep. That could be curtains for Ray.
going right into the pin attempt. 2.
Voilà.
Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Voilà, on a débloqué CM Punk et Rey Mysterio 2008. Oh, WrestleMania 27. Oh, ça va être bon. Ah, ça va être bon. Ça, j'avais vu ce match. Mais juste avant, j'ai juste regardé vite fait les paramètres graphiques. Ah, ça va. Ah, c'est bon. Ah, ça va. C'était juste pour savoir, mais sinon, ouais. Allez, on reprend le showcase. Donc là, une vipère blessée. CM Punk, Randy Orton, WrestleMania 27, 3 avril 2011. C'est le soir où CM Punk devrait se venger de Randy Orton, mais le destin en a décidé autrement. C'est l'occasion de réécrire l'histoire. Alors battez Orton maintenant qu'il est acculé. Excellent. Excellent ça. Allez, c'est parti.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Ouais, donc là du coup cette fois c'est Randy Orton qui va perdre. Oh oui. Oh oui, ce Titantron. Oh oui, la version Nexus.
Well, ladies Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh là là, la version Nexus.
CM Punk has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
Oh, et en plus ils ont changé CM Punk 2011. Il a une nouvelle entrée. Oh là là, la version du Nexus.
The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way.
Oh bah j'ai envie de dire, do I have everybody's attention now? Oh putain.
Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure, the people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tide, and that thing is faith.
Ouais, incroyable ce Titantron, la version Nexus. Incroyable. J'aurais jamais cru. Du coup, Randy Orton 2011. Ah oui, que des RKO partout.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Ah oui, avec le bandage au genou là, parce qu'il était blessé au genou.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with a monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out.
Là, c'était Randy Orton babyface. Hein. En 2011, il était face. Hein. Il était gentil. Mais bon, le Randy Orton 2009-2010, laissez tomber. C'était une menace. Hein.
Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight.
Allez, c'est parti. CM Punk Nexus. Randy Orton 2011. WrestleMania 27. Et let's go.
As you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
From above!
Look out! Whoa! Cross body!
C'est bon. Et là, prochain.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Voilà.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Alors ensuite, il va falloir faire des dégâts dans les jambes.
Other members of the new Nexus, each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Trying to work the leg here.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Boom, what a punch!
This is turning into a brawl.
CM Punk stops dead in its tracks.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Incredible display.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red.
Il va me traîner.
And the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Oh, attention, c'est parti. On se relève. Oh, Randy, qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Oh, Randy. Ah, d'accord. Oh, pas mal.
And he is directed into the corner. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Et là, cinématique.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
Ah, il va faire son DDT.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper.
Oh, le RKO, non.
Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk, and now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Oh, ça sent le springboard. Oh, il va le faire, il va le faire. Oh là là. Oh, il l'a fait.
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment. CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker. Stiff kick.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious.
And guys, I don't know what Orton, and a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Surveying the scene.
Uh-oh. And saw what was coming there. And now he gets back into the ring. Ooh, what a damaging blow. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of rest.
Top rope. Diving elbow.
Ah, c'était l'Anaconda Vice qu'il fallait faire. Putain, c'est pour ça.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Caving in the ribcage. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Spinning kick to the gut. Orton's getting worked on right now.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Spiked on the crown.
Randy predicted that.
Kick right to the body. Looking helpless right now.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Double axe handle right on target.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Ducked underneath.
Turning that into a German suplex. A stiff blow to the back of the head.
And CM Punk is in control.
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now. Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
CM Punk now connects with a Arnaud-Vasy and textbook CM Punk.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Voilà, cette fois, GTS.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS. Isn't it enough for Punk? This could be a cover.
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
You are going to have to do more than that to take down the Apex Pro.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Able to pop.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire.
Wow, ça c'est trop beau. Putain, le match il est incroyable. Faites attention.
What's coming here? Ladies and gentlemen.
Et voilà.
That could end the Viper's night.
2. Wow, just
Non, genre.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with
Genre.
that one. He has to think that was too
Ah,
close.
je m'en bats les couilles.
took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
I'd say this has been tough to
Putain, il faut que je le batte.
I think that would honestly be an understatement.
Yeah, these were repeated blows to the head. A truly
He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be
Ouais, je le bats par soumission, je m'en bats les steaks. Let's go.
valiant effort, but couldn't hold on.
Voilà. CM Punk Nexus.
The winner of this match,
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Voilà, CM Punk Nexus débloqué. WrestleMania 27 aussi. Oh, ce match. Oh, ce match. Ah, il faut réécrire l'histoire aussi. Genre CM Punk qui bat la streak. Oh là là. Ah, ça, c'est un match qui va plaire à Saku parce qu'il y a l'Undertaker dedans. Si Saku est toujours là, évidemment. Et en tout cas, dédicace à Saku si elle est si elle regarde en rediffusion. Putain, ce match. CM Punk Undertaker, WrestleMania 29, 7 avril 2013. Je l'adore ce match aussi. C'est l'un des meilleurs matchs de la streak du Taker. En fait, à partir de WrestleMania 23, Undertaker il enchaîne que des bangers de match. WrestleMania 23 contre Batista, incroyable. WrestleMania 24 contre Edge, incroyable. WrestleMania 25 contre Shawn Michaels, un banger absolu. WrestleMania 26 pareil contre Shawn Michaels, banger absolu. WrestleMania 27 contre Triple H, un putain de banger aussi. WrestleMania 28 contre Triple H, la revanche en Hell in a Cell avec Shawn Michaels arbitre spécial, banger. WrestleMania 29, CM Punk, Undertaker, le véritable... Pour moi ça aurait dû s'arrêter là. Pour moi CM Punk il aurait pu battre la streak. Pas Brock Lesnar. Au moins soit CM Punk soit un autre. Tu vois genre je sais pas un Bray Wyatt ou... Non, fallait que ça soit Lesnar. Bref. On va pas réécrire l'histoire. À part dans ce jeu là. Mais c'est vraiment très très bon quoi. Et donc du coup ça ne s'est pas passé comme prévu la dernière fois. Mais maintenant CM Punk veut que vous réécriviez l'histoire et que vous trouviez un moyen de battre l'Undertaker et de mettre fin à sa streak à WrestleMania.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end the Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of the Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole the Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate.
Ah oui.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
Allez, c'est parti. Avec les entrées WrestleMania. Là, on dirait que je suis sur WWE2K26 là. Oh, cette entrée. Allez, on m'appelle.
CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it, and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
Bref. Ah ouais, Undertaker 2013. Oh, la tenue. Ah, y a pas l'entrée avec les mains là? Oh, ça aurait été incroyable. Genre l'entrée là, tu vois l'Undertaker se tenir, il y a plein de mains là, plein de figurants là. Ils sont tous comme ça là, à mettre les mains sur le Taker là. En mode les âmes du Taker là. Et la tenue est incroyable.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over.
Allez, c'est parti, CM Punk 2013. Undertaker.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak.
Ouais, là, je suis obligé de mettre des dégâts, il reste 2 minutes.
Disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it.
Voilà.
Preserving the streak.
Ensuite,
Alex
Sweep.
Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker. And there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those were cases that were far less...
Face first. Set up. The Koji clutches. Undertaker working against the hold and does manage to escape.
Voilà, il faut faire des dégâts.
Finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk
Allez, on va le dégager hors du ring.
The Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here.
Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year.
Look out! Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything. Just getting bounced off the ring post.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Take him! Through the air. And connects! From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, swinging neck breaker.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
The official clearing the way for these competitors.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Short arm clothesline connects.
Undertaker.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Soaring all the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Getting back into the ring now. And this one's taken to the outside. Oh, did you hear that?
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Mongolian chop.
Russian legs under the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That's
Là, je l'ai... Attends, j'ai fait un leg sweep sur les escaliers.
And he's going to the
Je
outside.
lui ai arraché la gueule.
connecting flush on the back of the head.
Return fire from the Undertaker.
A string of counters.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Clothesline.
Using the elbow as a weapon. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, he fends that off. Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Oh, Punk now with a quick double under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Bon là cette fois je fais un GTS.
I'm racking my brain.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
Oh, GTS.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Turning the tables. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
Undertaker facing some trouble.
Yeah, Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
And an elbow.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Quick evasion from him there.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Heading back into the ring now. Look what he's got here. Set out.
Oh le pile driver il est violent quand même.
Undertaker cuts him off.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time. Opponent's head and neck grip tight, and now vicious.
Là, cette fois je fais l'Anaconda Vice. Voilà.
Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and the Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of the Undertaker.
Punk is gonna steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow the Undertaker's still in it and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion.
What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
Là, il veut faire le tombstone. Ah non, GTS.
Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but the Undertaker able to fight his way.
Et là, tombstone. Ah non. Ah, GTS encore. Non. Oh, tombstone, ouais.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Not even a
Et là,
one
du
count
coup...
at this point.
What power!
Non, encore un tombstone. Oh, le tombstone.
Is it enough to
En plus, il m'a fait saigner le tombstone.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
I think the Undertaker might be happy about that kick out. He has dished out a beating and it flying.
Oh man, he landed rough there.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
This one is on track to
Allez,
be
c'est
an
parti,
all-time
GTS.
WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to the slip.
Allez. Streak's over. Streak's over.
Into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Kicks out.
Ah non.
Defeating the
Oh
dead
non.
man is no simple task. And now you've just made
Non,
him
le...
angry.
CM Punk
Non, il a
thought that
contré.
was enough. We thought that was enough.
Il a contré le GTS.
It didn't earn the 3 count.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken. Gets out of dodge.
And neck breaker.
Somehow Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep reaching.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. And Undertaker
Oh là
barely
là.
escapes the pin.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Strong elbow to the crown.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Oh, great wherewithal there.
And Undertaker moves.
Sent right into the corner. And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
And Punk is really putting the...
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice. Cinching in the end.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Allez, un GTS. C'est le dernier.
And Punk now lifting
C'est le dernier GTS. Non.
He evades sudden.
On s'est contré encore.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything.
Non. Non.
The Undertaker with the vintage.
Tombstone.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Oh, je me suis relevé d'un...
Punk
Ah,
has
c'est bon.
Taker in his sights.
Il est fatigué,
What's coming?
Taker. Il est fatigué.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Et GTS aussi, il fait le saigner.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
There's 2. Oh, and he just...
Non.
Dead man still very
Ouah,
much
c'est quoi ce
alive,
bordel?
despite taking what I can only describe as a hellacious maneuver.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Every counter being answered with another.
Placed him in the corner here. Undertaker gonna follow things up with a big splash here. Snake eyes.
Oh, couldn't close the deal on that rally.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Set flying.
He's got him down. Here we go. A defiant kick out after one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Targets in the kidneys with that punch.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Boom.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Ooh. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, man. Fatigue more than setting in, but these supers... CM Punk with a quick movement. Arnaud-Vasy connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the tap out.
Allez, c'est bon. C'est bon, la streak est terminée.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you,
Mettez fin à la streak de WrestleMania 29 en mode showcase. Bon bah du coup on a CM Punk 2013, Paul Heyman de débloquer, WrestleMania 29, Undertaker. Ça on est bien hein. Oh ce match, putain c'est vrai. Oh ce match de 2013. C'est un banger ce match. C'est l'un des meilleurs matchs d'ailleurs de CM Punk hein. C'est considéré comme l'un de ses meilleurs matchs à lui, selon lui hein. CM Punk John Cena, 25 février 2013. Dernière chance. Bon vous savez quoi, on fait ce match là et on termine le live. Parce que là ça fait combien de temps qu'on stream? Ça fait combien de temps qu'on stream? Oh, ça fait déjà 1h20. Bon ça va, ça fait 1 heure pour la découverte du jeu. Et après 1 heure pour le showcase, ça devrait aller. Honnêtement. Honnêtement c'est tranquille. Bon allez, on va faire ce match. Allez.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena hurricanrana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Ouais, pourquoi pas, ouais, de revivre ce match.
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
Je vais juste regarder vite fait si le jeu... Ah oui, quand même, en montant. Jusque là, ouais. On m'entend bien, mais le truc c'est que ouais, le jeu est un peu fort à certains endroits. Je pense que je vais changer ça dans les options, je vais mettre tout à 30. Je vais mettre tout à 30 parce que ça fait bizarre, on dirait je hausse la voix obligée. Donc ouais, je vais voir un peu...
CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
En tout cas, le jeu il est magnifique. Hein. Sur PC, il est encore mieux que sur PS5. Hein. Honnêtement, je peux vous le dire, avec mon écran là, c'est beaucoup mieux que ma télé HD. Hein. Honnêtement. Allez. Là c'est parti pour Big Match John, comme dirait JBL. John Cena avec le... Ouais. Parce que là c'était les 10 ans de carrière. Ah oui, ce t-shirt, putain. Ah oui.
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
Imagine what's going through the mind of CM Punk and John Cena, knowing how big this match is.
What is at stake here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania on April 7th. Off-Broadway in New Jersey and New York to main event WrestleMania to take on the WWE Champion, The Rock.
And just watching Cena's body language, you can tell he seems a little nervous.
Allez, c'est parti. Voilà, tout le monde chante CM Punk.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out.
Trying armbar.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter.
The springboard attack fails to land.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Turns it around. John Cena managing to get some control back now.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Counters. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE. Face first. Set up on the Koji, and for some reason he just broke his own submission hold. Face first. Set up. The Koji, he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. From the top, crash landing. Fires back with a crucial elbow. Oh, overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be from the top. Knees up, got the knees up just in time.
Nice running crossbody.
And that cuts Cena right off.
Big time height on that kick.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Watch out. Splash. Massive.
Back up top.
Launching. Down with force.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
What an axe handle.
Guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take Cena's... CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Can John Cena survive this?
And Cena just got booted out of the ring. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake.
An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
And he tosses him back in now.
Ah, c'est parti, voilà le pas driver.
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
Ah ouais, let's go Cena, CM Punk.
Has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the next...
Shoulders down. Does he have it? And the count doesn't even begin.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Strong counter from Punk.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, he cuts it off.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Hooked up. DDT.
Oh, the elbow connects. Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Oof.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk now locking in the Anaconda vice grip, and that is cinched in tight.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see it?
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Going for the pin. Is this over?
Oh, super Cena.
Everything you haven't seen, and it's still not enough to keep him down.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Cena with a face buster. What a counter.
Oh, my goodness. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Pivotal pin. Cena might be done here.
Oh, let's go.
Is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
Donc là, on a débloqué CM Punk et John Cena 2013, Raw 2013. Ah, ce match. Ah, ce match. The Rock CM Punk, mais je pense qu'on le fera plus tard. Hein. Je pense qu'on le fera plus tard. On va... Hop. Alors, en vrai... Voilà, je mets tout à 30. Je pense que c'est beaucoup mieux de mettre tout à 30 parce que c'est vrai que des fois je m'entends... Ça fait bizarre de... C'est un peu bizarre. Mais bon, en tout cas on a bien progressé dans ce showcase. Je sais pas combien de matchs il nous reste, mais déjà on est déjà pas mal. On a fait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Et là ce sera le 6ème match. Mais le truc c'est que j'ai pas envie de tout rush. J'ai pas envie de tout rush les amis. Donc je pense que demain on continuera. Et là comme vous avez pu le voir, j'ai pas eu de strike. Parce que d'habitude sur PS5 je me fais strike par WWE. Par rapport aux archives etc. Et là je me suis pas fait strike. C'est un truc de malade. Et donc du coup bah, je pense que je vais m'arrêter là pour ce live. Et puis de toute façon je vais m'abuser hein, sur WWE2K26. Je sais qu'au début dans les créations de la communauté ça buguait. Mais en vrai c'est pas bien grave. Ça devrait aller. Donc voilà. Donc c'est la fin de ce live. Sur ce live let's play du showcase. On reprendra évidemment partie 2. Donc partie 2 demain. Et j'espère que vous serez là. En tout cas, merci à tous d'avoir suivi ces lives sur WWE2K26, que ce soit le mode, le live découverte et surtout le mode showcase. On découvrira plusieurs choses du jeu plus tard. Et de toute façon, voilà, je créerai mon propre mode univers, je créerai pas mal de choses. Dans tous les cas, vous allez voir que ça va être génial. Donc pour tous ceux qui regarderont la rediffusion ou qui sont là, n'oubliez pas, et ceux qui sont nouveaux évidemment, n'oubliez pas de lâcher un maximum de likes, ça fait toujours plaisir, et surtout de vous abonner si ce n'est pas déjà fait, et d'activer la cloche de notification pour ne rien rater des lives et des vidéos à venir. Sur ce, je vais vous laisser là, prenez soin de vous, portez-vous bien, et à très bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures catchesques ou d'autres aventures, et donc, comme d'habitude, portez-vous bien. Ah, ciao tout le monde. Salut.